Welcome to my research proposal, making adaptive learning systems more accessible through the use of personal knowledge graphs. Adaptive learning systems are an important trend in educational technologies, but they are typically inaccessible to most students and teachers due to the cost and complexity of the systems. In order for these systems to become more accessible, there needs to be a way to easily move and integrate learner data between different adaptive learning systems, including small and low-cost systems. This study will look at personal knowledge graphs as a potential solution to the problem of transporting data between adaptive learning systems. The purpose of the study is to determine the effect of integrating a personal knowledge graph with a knowledge domain in an adaptive learning system, as measured by variations in learning tasks assigned by the system. This study will be a first step in determining if personal knowledge graphs can be used as a method to transport data between different adaptive learning systems by examining the accuracy with which the data can be transported. There are 3 reports I want to highlight. The U.S. Department of Education identified a number of issues that need to be addressed in the field of adaptive learning, primarily around the issue of combining data from different systems. George Siemens, in his article Learning Analytics and the Emergence of a Discipline, discussed how data collection from a single source no longer meets the needs of learning evaluation. And Newton, one of the largest adaptive learning systems, describes how they use knowledge graphs to map learner knowledge and skills. My research question is, do learning tasks generated by an adaptive learning system accurately reflect the learner's knowledge if a personal knowledge graph is integrated into the system? Participants will fill out a questionnaire on a selected topic, which will be used to create a personal knowledge graph. And then a list of learning tasks generated by the adaptive learning system will be collected for comparison with the predictive model. The research model will be based on the following steps. First, build a predictive model based on a set of 20 questions about a selected topic. Next, administer a questionnaire with the 20 questions about the topic. Then, a personal knowledge graph will be generated for each person who completed the questionnaire. That personal knowledge graph will then be integrated into the knowledge domain of the adaptive learning system, and learning tasks will be generated for each participant. And finally, the learning tasks will be compared to the learning tasks from the predictive model to see if the results are comparable. It is important to ensure that the representation of the learner's knowledge is as accurate and complete as possible. This study should be considered only the first of many studies that will test and validate the accuracy of integrating personal knowledge graphs. Thank you for considering this proposal. I feel that this research is an important step towards integrating adaptive learning systems more extensively in learning environments.